Alex, you got any more?
No,
Before...
I love his story. Just like all the points
yeah,
all the points he stated about just taking action, just willing to take that risk, and really that's to achieve any kind of success, that's all it takes. Is you just have to take that leap and keep finding a solution. And he went head in, dove right into it. So I love it.
yeah. I mean, because most people wouldn't go with the a rent check, a deposit in their pocket, and just take that leap of faith.
Right.
And that's something that most people that especially that watch us, they don't understand that, hey, you have to be all in. It can't be, oh, I'm 50% in, or and I'm 50% want to be a business owner. It's all in or nothing. Because if you want to be halfway in, halfway out, then that's what messes up the whole situation. And that's why people that have good ideas and then start a business and they don't succeed is because they're only halfway in, because they're thinking of, oh, well, if it don't work, I can go run, I can go do other things like that. It's just go all the way in, take that leap, like you said, Alex, and then more things will prosper after that. So I love it. I love it.
But I think a big part of it was the fact that when, like I said, God gave me a vision when I visited Virginia. So I went in faith, confidently knowing that it would succeed. You know what I'm saying? I think that makes all the difference in the world. When you know God is behind what you're doing, I'm not just thinking it's going to succeed. I know it's going to succeed, and I knew it would. And it's always some things to make you doubt, because I would go out and I built my business off passing out business cards on foot. Believe it or not, I would get up in the morning and I would walk for miles and just pass out business cards to people and talk to people, Right. And some of those business cards would sit on somebody's desk for a whole year before they would call me. And a funny thing, one person called me by mistake because somebody called him and said, hey man, somebody did your floors over there. And it was somebody else who had actually done the floor, but he had took my business card and threw it on his desk. And when the other guy called him, he said, and yeah, here's his number right here, and gave him my business card by mistake. After I done the other guy's floor, he talked to that guy and he said, man, you wasn't the one that did my floor. Which I said, no, man. He said, but you did so good on his floor, man. We want you to do all our floors now. So I ended up doing like 10 floors off of that accidental business card. So I would say to anybody, get your cards out there, get your advertisement out there. Word of mouth and good work is going to take you a long ways.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thanks, for joining. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Alex, you got anything else?
No, I like it. I was gonna touch on what you were saying with not being half in, half out. I think it was Dan Pena that said can't have a plan B, make it plan A, something like that. Like only stick with
plan A. And that's what he did. He made it plan A because, like you said, he had faith. God gave him the picture, and it was just all in. It was no plan B. Plan B was going back to Detroit, and Detroit just set a scene. So he went. Go ahead.
And I would say to anybody, don't doubt yourself, because I was 17 when I went to prison and 24 when I came out. But that wasn't enough to stop me from accomplishing what God had for me to accomplish.
That's it. And Alex, a funny story. I don't think you know about this. One day I'm literally sitting in my house and I'm thinking of all the excuses that people give me when it comes to finance of, oh, they don't have nobody to mentor them. They don't know nobody. And then I start looking internally at my family. And then I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about this gentleman here. And I'm like, nobody else in the family should have an excuse. This guy here went to prison, got out, created his own business, and has been working for himself for decades. So, and it was funny, I called him out the blue because, me and Unc don't talk that often, but I called him out the blue and I just said, thank you. Because I recognize it when, I don't know if anybody else recognizes it. I just recognize like he literally, how the rappers and everybody say started from nothing. It can't get no worse from starting from prison, having a record, to coming out here in the world. You can add in the other dynamics of it, black, all that stuff. But coming out with a record and starting from nothing and building what he's built now, I just had to say thank you, because I don't understand how people can have an excuse when he can do it with, and most people don't have a record or nothing else, but he did it with a record. So what excuse everybody else have? So
right.
I had to call him and say thanks, because it's people out here doing it. So it left nobody else no excuse.
And you don't know how much it meant to me when you called and said that. You know, it's a whole lot. You know,
thanks.
And also you said that I gave y'all the blueprint, and all y'all got to do is run with it. I don't even know what blueprint that is that I gave you, but I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. And then if we got comments come in, I'll give you a call and have you join again, and we can answer some questions that we have in the comments. All right.
Have
a good one.
Man, thank you.